Medical experts have been consistent in saying that Americans should limit their travel during this pandemic. But they also know not everyone will, especially during the holidays. If you must travel, here are some pro tips from doctors to help keep you safe.
The best advice is to try and reduce the harm of this virus by following the common sense recommendations we've been saying from the beginning.
People are probably going to want to spend time with their families. It's really of the utmost importance that on an individual level that we keep up with those public health measures that we know work so well.
Wearing a face covering, washing your hands a lot, trying to avoid crowded, congregated places, trying to stay 6 feet apart, trying to minimize the people that you're mixing with that are not in your household.
If you do travel, you must stay off of the airplanes or trains as much as possible. If you can go by car, do that if you absolutely must go.
Remember, the airplane itself is not that big of an issue. It's the airports before and after the airplane that can be the big issues. So make sure you social distance, make sure you wear a mask, wash your hands.
If they want to travel, really, they're going to have to quarantine wherever they arrive, so they won't be able to see family members for quite a while.
Getting tested before you go is definitely important when you arrive at your destination. We recommend testing after about 3 or 4 days.
And when you're going to somebody's house, do the same things, whether it's a relative, whether it's a loved one or a friend. If it's somebody who has not been actively living under your roof for the past couple of weeks, treat them like you would treat strangers.
Wear a mask indoors, keep windows and doors open, try to keep gatherings as small as possible, and also get tested before you head to your destination.
If you're visiting family, even if they're not in your household, you have to assume that you might be able to infect one another. You need to wear masks indoors, which I know is a little awkward with family, but you just want everybody to stay safe.
Try to do things outdoors, increase ventilation, open windows. All of that will go some way towards decreasing the full brunt of what will happen during Christmas.
And then you have to remember, going back, you could be carrying it with you. So you have to be careful there as well.
Return home to test again after 3 to 4 days and kind of lay low for a good 7 days as if you were exposed to really quarantine yourself.
If you can get tested, great, get tested, but realize that the test itself, just because it's negative, doesn't mean you're necessarily negative. It might be that the test just isn't catching it right now.
I know that it's going to be hard, especially during the holidays, but we are at such a dire point in this pandemic that we need everyone to really hunker down and be on the same page.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.